Welcome to this journey of design and light. In this video, we invite you to explore a dwelling born from the dialogue between structure and nature, where architecture blooms around living trees and breathes through open courtyards. We begin by stepping into the concept, how a house emerges not just as a shelter, but as an orchestration of volumes, voids, and green presence, merging interior and exterior in one fluid narrative. Let us guide you from the sculpted exterior envelope inward, sharing secrets of harmony, texture, and space. First, imagine a solid base of roughly hewn stone or masonry, grounding the house firmly in the earth. Yet from it rise crystalline, white prisms that appear to float, light and abstract. This contrast of raw, rugged texture with smooth, pure surfaces frames the architectural identity. The house seems to hover, as the upper volumes cantilever and overhang, creating shaded niches and projecting edges that play with light and weightlessness. The articulation of these masses gives a bold exterior silhouette, a quiet drama of geometry. Breaking through the pure prisms are interior courtyards, carved voids that allow the slender trunks of trees to penetrate the living fabric of the house. Each courtyard becomes a micro-universe, a cypress, an olive, or a graceful willow asserting presence, becoming sculptural focal elements. These voids link inside and outside, orchestrating views, light shafts, and gentle breezes. The architecture wraps itself around these vertical green elements, producing a choreography of spatial thresholds and arborist gestures. Entering the day zone, transparency reigns. The living room, dining area, and kitchen unfold in a continuous, open plan, separated only by sliding glass walls. At certain junctures, corners seem to disappear, letting the garden and courtyards penetrate visually into the interior. The boundary between inside and outside dissolves, reinforcing a sense of fluidity. Light filters through the foliage, casting dappled shadows across floors, while the structural form gives rhythm to spaces without imposing barriers. As we ascend to the private quarters, the design becomes more introverted. Bedrooms open toward private terraces or enclosed courtyards, maintaining intimacy while still offering a glimpse of leafy sky. The volumes here are more defined, less perforated, yet subtly connected to their outer gardens through carefully framed views. The architecture balances withdrawal and openness. Rooms may lead to exterior patios, but privacy is preserved by offsetting planes, shading devices, and lattice elements, all while retaining harmony with the green cores beneath. Throughout the spatial journey, material contrasts underscore the experience. Rough stone or earth tones anchor the base. Above them, white plaster or smooth render evokes lightness. Wood surfaces in paneling, furniture, or wall details introduce warmth, counterbalancing the cool clarity of glass and white volumes. The glazing system, often sliding, cornerless, or even disappearing, lets the light and shadow dance. In transition spaces, daylight cascades through skylights or perforated screens, creating luminous columns or soft gradients that enrich the mood. In closing, this design concept teaches us that architecture can be a living canvas, weaving built form and natural elements into one seamless whole. From the monolithic base to the airy prisms, from courtyards anchoring trees to interior spaces that breathe, the home becomes a continuous dialogue between human comfort and the landscape. This narrative doesn't end at walls, it extends outward into the garden and sky. Thank you for following this visual and emotional tour. May it inspire your own designs to blur the line between inside and out, between stone and leaf, between shelter and poetry.